Have you ever fallen in love slowly? Like watching the sunrise, not fast, not loud, but soft, quiet, and real? This story is about a love like that. A story of two people learning to love and to speak a word at a time. Meet Emily. She's not the loudest person in the room. She's not the one dancing on tables or posting selfies every hour. But she has something better. A calm smile, eyes that hold questions, and a notebook she carries everywhere. Emily worked in a public library, tucked in a small town where time moved slowly. Every morning, before the library opened, she'd walk past a nearby bakery. She didn't go in. She just liked the smell, the sweet comfort of fresh bread and warm cinnamon. But she noticed something else, too. A boy. No, a young man. Sitting in the corner by the window. Always alone. Always writing. He had curly brown hair that never listened, glasses that kept slipping down his nose, and a focused look that never broke. His name was Noah. Emily didn't know that yet. But she knew he came every morning. Just like her. And that was enough. Until the day the power went out. The bakery closed for the morning. The window was dark. And for the first time, Emily noticed her feet had stopped walking. She missed him. That boy she'd never met. 2 days passed. The bakery reopened. And so did something inside her. She walked in. Ordered tea. Sat 2 tables away from him. Pulled out her notebook. And wrote. I see you here. I think your thoughts must be beautiful. She tore the page, folded it once, and before she could think twice, she walked up and placed it beside his coffee cup. Then she left. Her heart was hammering. What had she done? The next morning, the note was gone. But there was a new one. This time, on her table. It said, if you like, I'll share them. Thoughts are lighter when read. No name. No pressure. Just a quiet invitation. And that's how it began. Each morning, a note. Sometimes about books. Sometimes about clouds. Sometimes about nothing, just a feeling or a quote or a question. Do you believe people meet for a reason? What's your favorite word today? When did you last feel alive? The notes weren't long, but they were rich. Like poetry that didn't try too hard. Finally, one day, he signed his name. Noah. And she replied with hers. Emily. It wasn't fast. It wasn't fire. It was morning light. Soft. Certain. They began sitting together. First in silence, just sipping. Then talking. Their English wasn't perfect. Noah had moved from Spain 2 years ago. Emily had learned mostly from books. But words were not the problem. They listened more than they spoke. They read side by side. They laughed when one of them misused a word. One day, Noah asked, "Do you want to try a story? We write together." Emily's smile was all the answer he needed. So they began. 1 sentence from him. 1 sentence from her. It didn't matter where the story went. It was the telling that mattered. They invented worlds. A girl who fell in love with a tree. A man who could hear colors. A lost letter that changed 5 lives. And somewhere, between fiction and truth, they became something real. They became less. One evening, as autumn arrived, Noah looked up from their story and asked, "Do you want to be more than words?" Emily blinked. "What do you mean?" "I mean, can we try this? Us? For real?" She looked at the pages between them. All the shared sentences, the laughter, the trust. "Yes," she said. "Let's write a real story. But every story has a turn." Noah got a scholarship. A good one. To a writing school. In another country. It was his dream. But it meant leaving. Their last week was full of silence and soft sadness. But also smiles. They didn't waste time. They wrote a final story together. About two people who meet again, every year, in the same bakery, same window seat. They signed it. Folded it. And left it hidden in the bookshelf behind the counter. "I'll come back," Noah said. "Every year. This day. This time." "I'll be here," Emily replied. The next year, she waited. And he came. Same time. Same day. Same window. Different people, but the same feeling. They read the old story. Laughed. Cried. Wrote a new one. And left that too, behind a book. It became their ritual. They never promised forever. They promised stories. And they kept writing. Even from different countries, they wrote letters. Sent books to each other with sticky notes and underlined lines. 3 years passed. On the 4th, Noah came early. Emily was already there. This time, no notebooks. Just her smile. Just his eyes. He took her hand. "This time, can we try a longer story?" Emily nodded. They walked out, hand in hand. And for the first time, they wrote with steps, with life, with love. Love is not loud. It's not always fast or full of fire. Sometimes it's made of notes and books and shared silences. Sometimes love begins with a question and lasts through answers. Thank you for being with us in this story. If it made you smile or made your heart warm, please share this with someone who still believes in slow love. Because some stories, they never end. See you in the next one.